Good evening, everybody. How we doing tonight? I'm here with my long-term buddy Matt. How we doing, Matt?
We're doing fantastic.
Nice. You have a good topic in mind for tonight? You excited?
I'll tell you what, I am pumped.
Yeah, you feeling?
Maybe the best show out all year long.
Wow, that is a hot take and a half. Would you say that it makes you feel indestructible?
I don't know about if I'd use that word.
Yeah,
Um,
what would you use?
I might call myself Invincible.
Wow. Well, why don't you
Wow.
cue that sucker up, my friend?
I would love to.
So we have a show, Invincible, on Amazon Prime Video, and it's about superheroes and supervillains, and it goes into their family life, their school life, and their different relationships that they have with both other superheroes, supervillains, as well as normies, as I like to call it, of
Normies.
course.
I like it.
Yeah.
Uh, this, I highly recommend this show to anybody who likes superheroes, who likes Sky High.
Hmm.
It feels very reminiscent of that movie in the way that it almost captures like if I were a superhero, like this movie and this show encapsulates exactly how I think I would feel
Right.
perfectly. Um, it's awesome. It's just awesome.
You
Um,
get used to Superman and those Captain America, and it's these like perfect citizens that sacrifice so much for the betterment. But you have these people like Tony Stark, that humans are selfish a little bit,
yeah,
and we kind of get a feel for what you would do and what they would do with if you had these powers and all this attention to do. Do you live up to the responsibilities, or do you crack under the pressure?
yeah. I think this show is such a cool. I guess I'll say it's very like grounded and real in the way that their characters react to things around them. There's no like hocus pocus Marvel. We're gonna come through and no matter what happens, like there's no like friendship power as I like to call it. This is like this is
Realistic.
yeah, it's realistic. If you don't have the power, you're gonna die. It's super gory as you can see. Like shit goes crazy.
Yeah. And
um,
the backbone of the producers and the voice actors behind the scenes is just totally stacked. You have the producers of The Walking Dead, and even the star is Glenn from The Walking Dead, Stephen Yeun. You'll recognize his voice right away. As long as, and also a bunch of other stars, including J.K. Simmons,
I know
Justin,
him.
Justin Roiland,
I know him.
Seth Rogen,
Ooh, I've heard of him.
and my man Mark Hamill,
Who's
Luke
that?
Skywalker. Ever heard of him?
Oh, the Force.
So we could say there's a little bit of force in this show.
Yeah, there is some force in the show. The show hits hard. It is, I would say, bar The Boys, which is also an Amazon show,
Yeah, right.
the most realistic and like gory, bloody version of superheroes, supervillains that I've seen
Hmm.
out there. Which makes it amazingly fun to watch, and also at times like absolutely just gruesome. It's so hard. Like it smacks across the face sometimes, and you need it. It makes it fun. It's original. Um,
Yep, that's right. And you get into all these different kind of supervillains, and it seems like each episode they build upon each other. It's not like a Rick and Morty type of show where they can have a lot of standalone episodes.
right.
Each episode adds to the series, to the lore, to the overarching theme, and each episode is more and more important as to the long-term plot that they have going on here. And each episode is what, Matt? About 40 minutes to 60 minutes, maybe?
Definitely not 60 minutes, but I mean
I would say maybe the
it's a
finale.
healthy watch.
Yeah.
Um, it's fantastic. I loved every minute of it,
Yep.
even the parts where I had to close my eyes 'cause it was like disgustingly gruesome.
Yes. It's
Um,
rated R. We
it
have to
is.
we have to say that.
Um, the animation is extremely fluid. Uh, the language is human. It's people are cursing, people are yelling, people are screaming.
Hmm.
Um, the superheroes hit hard, the villains hit just as hard. And I highly recommend this show to anybody who's interested in the Justice League, in Marvel and DC, in anything of that sort, and wants something that is like both exciting and also grounded and real. It I this gives my stamp of approval for sure.
That's right. And to show that they also have a backbone of the comics in the past, I think that this is going to be a multi-season deal. I mean, I think that they just signed for a
Yeah,
second and
yeah.
third season with Amazon.
Yep, that was announced I think a couple weeks ago. They already
Really
signed for two
cool
more
move.
seasons.
And it's funny that this show doesn't get as much hype around an extra season of something else on Amazon or Hulu, something else on Netflix or Hulu that comes out because it's on Amazon. But every single person that I've talked to that watched the show loved it. I love it. I know Matt loves it. We definitely recommend it. And you know that we will be coming out with another video to talk
Oh,
about what
I
actually
cannot
happens
wait.
in this show.
I cannot wait.
We could
It's
probably
there's
do
so
one
much to
episode
talk
a month.
about.
That's right. So that
Um,
yeah, I'm so excited.
I also think it's really cool because usually with a lot of these topics, like I have a background in reading comics and being like around this stuff for longer than you have. But in this regard, I have never read the comics. I didn't know they existed until this show popped up.
Oh my
So we
goodness.
are both in the same boat now. Unknowns, a couple of normies just watching the show on Amazon, and we are loving every second of it.
Couple of normies.
Yeah. So again, we here at Here's the Couch give this our stamp of approval. Highly
A
recommend you
plus.
check it out. And I think next week probably we'll have a video, talking more about the show in general, maybe some analysis, some theories, kind of where we think it's going to go. Uh, and yeah, just super excited for that. Please check us out. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. If you didn't, if you've already seen the show, we'd love to hear from you and see if you enjoyed it or not.
Yep.
Um, as always, check us out on Spotify. Yeah, Nikolai, anything else?
Get watching.
Get
The
to
time
watching.
time is ticking because if you see our second video without seeing the series itself,
Yeah,
disappointing.
you ain't no Randy then.
You're a normie. You're a
Yeah,
big normie
yeah,
normie.
you're basically a
Randy.
Mark.
It's just
Um,
Mark, not a Randy.
no Randys here. All right, guys. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's it from us here at Here's the Couch. We'll catch you next time.